Gary, first of all, happy birthday.
Thank you, but we'll not talk about that.
Great way to celebrate with a win on the Ali Pali stage.
Listen, I think last year was the first year I've never been stuck in a hotel room on my birthday. But this year, Rachel was with me, so yeah, she made me a cup of tea this morning, which I was much grateful for. But yeah, I think that's the first time, it was last year that I've actually not been at home for my birthday in a long time. So yes, but thank you anyway.
Some moments of real quality in that game. 105 average in the first set, a couple of ton-plus finishes. How would you assess it?
First set, fine. Yeah, that's how I was playing on the practice board. Second set, same again, going all right. I think I put a 1-3-1 into leave tops, and Madras took it a 1-2-1, which was a sore one. And I think I left something else. Couldn't tell you what it was, but he took a 1-5-4 out, which was the second one. You know, so yeah, that never helped Matters. That's panic station now. But nah, like I say, it was a bit scrappy in places. But you know, his treble 19s are great, but there again, if the first stack goes below it, he ain't hitting them. And I know that. I've watched this game before, you know, so I knew there was going to be some slack scoring from it at some stage of the game.
I mean, coming to Ali Pali, I'm not sure if you're aware, you've won more games here than any other player. Is it always a special feeling for you coming back to this stage?
Yes. Somebody quoted me that the other night. I went, I already know, I was told last year.
Yeah, because I told you.
Yeah, I mean, listen, even me, if I can't smell coming here, you know, this is what, you play darts all your life, you know, I mean, yes, I play BBO in the lakeside, but nah, this is the place that you need to be. You know, this is every dart player's dream, just to stand on that stage. You know, I remember going on it the first time, I couldn't believe how big the stage was. Never mind the arena, it was just the size of the stage, you know, it was frightening. But yeah, it's, you know, the crowd come along, they give you grief, they cheer on you, you know, it's just a, yeah, it's just a great atmosphere and a great place for the World Championships.
And Phil Taylor and Michael Van Gerwen, they're the only players to have won 3 PDC World titles. Do you believe you can still join that group this year?
Don't know about this year. You know, my game's not even close to what it should be, but I keep trying and practicing a heck of a lot more. You know, I'm playing a lot more with Ryan, who's he's coming on leaps and bounds. You know, fantastic player. And yeah, it's like I've kind of got my head next year, start again from scratch, get back to the pub, play with the boys. You know, just get myself out of the house and start throwing again. Whether it happens or not, I can't actually honestly say. That's the plan anyway.
Perfect. Well done, Gary.
Thank you.
Gary, congratulations up there. You came here not knowing what Gary Anderson was going to turn up. You were taking that at the start?
In practice, that's, like I say, they're either going extremely well or dips down, you know, and it done that when he made it 1-1, it kind of dipped after that, you know. I pinched the third set, and a lot of dodgy doubles missed, but we got there at the end. But yeah, a win's a win, you know. Long gone the days of 107 plus averages.
You don't show much emotion on stage, but at the end there you gave it the old point to the time. Did they annoy you a little bit tonight?
No, they don't. Listen, the same boys that sing that are the same boys that cheer me on. You know, it's just a bit of, we call it banter, isn't it? You know, they sing the song, and then when you win, they're up standing clapping, you know, so it's, yeah, works both ways.
Spoke to Ryan earlier. He said you even ventured down to his to practice. Is this a new Gary Anderson?
Yeah, well, don't start rumours now. That'll be it. Next story will be coming back. But nah, I mean, Ryan always comes to mind. I mean, in the summertime, if I'm working at the lakes, there's no possible way. You know, I'm there till 8, 9 o'clock at night, so he's got to kind of nip down to me, because by the time I get to his, it's yawn time, you know. But winter days, shut early, gives me time to get down to his, and yeah, he's got a good little setup. It's good.
First time in ages, you come here under the radar and maybe even an underdog. Do you like that?
Listen, I've heard the commentators and this and that for donkeys. If I actually give a flying fish and chips what they thought or say, you know, they're packed in darts a long time ago. I couldn't give two monkeys what they say, whether I'm above the radar or below it. I'm here just to throw darts, and that's it. You know, let them do what they want to do. I just come up and try hitting the doubles and the treble 20s.
Good to see you smiling again there, guys.
Thank you. Not for long if I keep getting questions.
Gary, seeing the emotion on stage, we only really see that at the World Championship from you. Is that just what it means to you?
Yes, well, of course it is. You know, it's the biggest tournament in the world. You know, this is everybody's dream. Even kids now that are sitting watching it, this is what they'll be saying. I want to play there. You know, I want to play on that stage at the Ali Pali. You know, that's our dream, to be on that stage. And yeah, it is. I mean, you've got a lot of youngsters coming through, you've got a lot of the old boys still on the go. You know, it's great. You know, it's great seeing the new faces, and it's great seeing the old faces.
You'll be aware that defending money and with everything going on with that.
If I was worried about that, I would not get a wink of sleep tonight. And trust me, I'm going to sleep like a baby. I know what I'm defending, like I say, but there again, if you look at it, I've stayed where I'm now for many, many years. I've not been the Europeans now for 5-6 years. So all that money that the boys have been making, I've not made a penny for that for 6 years, and I've still managed to stay. Get somebody else to do that and see how they get on. See if they can do it, they've done alright, because I think I've done alright. The amount of tournaments that I'm playing and where I've stayed for, I don't know how long, you know, but I've been in the top 10 for a good number of years now, and I've missed how many Europeans over the last 6 years? A lot. You know, and that money goes straight in your Pro Tour, straight in your World Rankings, and so I think I've done alright.
Cheers, Gary.
Gary, do you think this break, this Christmas break, will help you?
I don't know, I've usually played 2 or 3 games by now. I'm like that up there, you know. This
What was it like for you starting so late?
Yeah, I'm usually on the first night of the very first one night or the second night. And I think there was one time I played 3 games. I'm sure I played 3 games. I think once I played 3 games before Christmas. You know, so this is the latest I've ever arrived at this tournament, I think. It was good because I managed to get an extra week of practice, which helped a lot.
So it's actually helped you? Starting later?
Yeah, starting later, yeah. But it'll be a long slog now. It'll be a hard one now. You know.
And all this dark horse talk and
Listen, I just throw darts now. You know, I'm not here. I'm no one who's going to go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to win this. That's not me.
You're just being realistic.
No, I just play darts. You know, I mean, I hit a 180. Some boys hit it and jump about, but we're supposed to hit 180s. You know, yeah. If you hit a big finish and pinch your leg, it's supposed to. Yeah, give it licks, but you know, we're supposed to hit 140s, 180s constantly. You know, we're supposed to do it. Don't know what you get excited about, but that's what we're supposed to do.
You've got history here, you've got a past. And,
I've had a few years here, yeah, a few years at the Old Alley.
Do you think you've got it in you again to do it one more time?
Listen, I'll keep going as long as I can keep going. You know, if I can keep winning games. We said that a few years ago, I think it was it in lockdown that I made the final?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, and I'd howled from the dart, you know, and I managed to nip through to the final. So, you know, I can still do it now and again when I need to.